Hi everybody, this is Aaron Pritchett
And Scott Smith.
This is our interview on Gibson.com
And Epiphone.com.
and Epiphone.com.
Here we are. We're backstage at Molson Hockey House where Aaron Pritchett and Scott Smith of Aaron's Guitars have just gotten off stage. What was that like?
What a blast, actually. It was really cool. You don't know what to expect half the time when you come out to a venue, especially like this. This is the Olympics, right? People are expecting to watch sports 24/7 all the time, and you're expected to come out there and hopefully people know your songs. And today, a bunch of them knew, especially Hold My Beer, and they seem to really dig that. Maybe it was just because of the fact that it was in a hockey house sponsored by Molson Canadian.
Might have something.
Probably had something a little bit to do with it. Yeah. It was fantastic.
So, 2010 Olympics, here we are in Vancouver. What's your Olympic experience been like? What have you been doing? What have you been checking out? Parties, sports, what's going on?
Myself, I've been watching religiously every day, checking out all the events that are going on TV. I'm in town and the weather's been beautiful, but I've decided just to actually take it easy and spend a lot of time at home, mostly because I've got a lot of recording I'm doing as well. So in between that and spending time with my family while I'm off, I've decided to watch on TV. And here we are today. This is my first event at the actual Olympic site, so that's what I've been doing. Scott?
I've been playing every day, basically, except for Sunday. I had Sunday off, so I've been playing in Vancouver and up at Whistler. And
What kind of events? You did? We did some torch relays
Yeah, I
as
did
well
some torch
earlier
relays.
before, obviously, the Olympics started.
I did some live city things.
Right.
And you know, all
Been
over.
busy.
Yeah.
So you've been making money.
Yeah.
I've been spending money. Awesome. Awesome.
So, Aaron,
Yeah.
multiple, BC awards, CCMA award,
Yeah.
a performance at the opening of the Junos,
Yes.
wasn't it? Yes, I remember that. We did Let's Get Rowdy. But you went through some changes over the past couple of years
Yeah.
that have been really, really interesting, like
Sure.
Scott's new. Let's talk about the changes and the new direction that Aaron's going, because I think that's really amazing.
Yeah, well, it's been quite a ride, that's for sure, and something that's really taken a new level for me, which was the whole point. No disrespect to anybody I've worked with in the past, obviously, they've done amazing things, but there was only a certain level that I felt that I was getting to with them, working with these individuals. And I think what they can do is take that experience that they've had with me and move on to somebody else or another group or something like that and take them to another level. But I felt we kind of plateaued working together. So I decided to basically take this all on myself and turn this into not just Aaron Pritchett the artist, but Aaron Pritchett the company, and really elevate my career to what I felt would be the next level. And by doing that, I decided, well, I'm going to try to record another record, and this time it's going to be on my shoulders, whether it fails or succeeds or anything like that. And I really feel with this next record that I'm recording right now, it is the next level, and it's really going to take me to somewhere that I've always wanted to be. Not saying that where I'm at isn't where I've wanted to be. I've always thought of this level that I'm at as a Canadian country star, I guess you could call it. But and I love this place that I'm at, but I think that there's even more. And I sort of have that dream still, and that sight, and I know I'm going to get there. And it just had to be some changes. It's a business thing, obviously, and everybody goes through it. And there's repercussions by taking these steps. And I'm just kind of going with it, going with the flow. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that, especially the fans, most importantly the fans, that believe in me as an artist and believe in my music and believe in the next step. And they want to see me. It's the coolest thing. They want to see me achieve the next level too, knowing where I'm at right now and going, man, you should be a bigger artist. You should be in the States. You should be in Australia and Japan and places like that. And I think that's where I'm going to be headed.
Interestingly enough, too, you've always, following your career, you've always looked to push the limits past the traditional country. Even like some of the writing you've been doing, performances with Tyler Connolly from Theory of a Dead Man, and you seem to not just take the traditional country, way, but go outside of it. So who have you been working with now lately? Like, what have you been doing?
Well, I'm actually back working with Tom McKillop, whom I worked with on the Big Wheel album, on Something Going On Here, and had a lot of hits with him. I didn't necessarily do that because of the fact that, you know, I felt that, well, go back to what you know is what works. Because with this situation, there was a few components that were taken out of the whole recipe. So Tom and I are basically working together on this record, and this record is more me now than anything else. So I'm working with Tom, but I told him, you know, my idea, if I can give you an idea of what I wanted for this next record, which I wanted for the last record, it just didn't happen, but what I wanted for this record being recorded right now, I said, I want it to be me mixed with some Keith Urban flavor, as well as Tyler Connolly from Theory of a Dead Man, Chris Daughtry, guys like that. I want to be able to pull off something like that, still being country music, but having an edge, because that's what I am. I listened to rock and roll when I was a kid, and listened to AC/DC and Def Leppard and Iron Maiden and all these different bands when I was 12, 13, 14. Obviously, and growing up with that rock edge and going, these guys put on a great show, Motley Crue, and they still do. And that's what I'm about. I want to go out and give my best on stage and give a huge show, and I want to be able to put that on a record. And that's what I'm doing now. And it's not necessarily that I'm working with different people. I've got a song from Tyler that he wrote. It's a country song. And I'm going to record that, I think, in the next little while, which is totally cool, something totally different. And there's a few other songs that I've either written or I've gotten from Nashville that aren't your typical Nashville songs or typical country songs. I've got one called Pinch, which is not a country song. But it is. It's sort of a southern country song, and it's just a different avenue for me. And I think that was the mentality I went into this new Aaron Pritchett mode with. Is, you know, I did the part where, you know, hold my beers is sort of what everybody wants to see, and that's what I want to give more of, and then some. So
Now, Scott, how did you meet up with this wild man? How did you get into this crazy ride?
I've always played in lots of different bands, and I played in bands that guys that were playing with Aaron, like Jay Bettner. You know, we played together in a different project, and then Mitch, who used to work with Aaron, you know, we had done some playing together. So when their fiddle player left the band, they called me up, and
we were stuck.
Yeah.
And there was nobody else.
There you go. So,
just kidding.
You know, Aaron's got to show his tattoos, because for Gibson, that's something pretty cool.
Yeah.
You gotta check those out there. Gotta have a zoom in.
I did that because those are my babies.
There you go. That's dedication to Gibson guitars. Okay, trivia question.
Sure.
This is it. We're here. We're at the Olympics 2010. Gold medal men's hockey. Who's it going to be, and what's the final score?
you're the hockey man.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take
Hockey's
obviously
the game with the ice and
Yeah,
skates.
skates. But they're not wood anymore, and they put tape on them. And
Okay.
yeah, they wear pads now.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, I would say Canada. Obviously, I might be a little biased, but I think that they've just got a really strong team. 15 players, 6'2" and over, with skill. I don't know. It's intimidating. But I would like to see Canada, Russia, and it'd be close. I'd say shootout, but I think Canada would win 4-3.
There you have it. Let's see. So, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Canada 5-4.
All right.
It's Russia.
For somebody who doesn't know anything about hockey. All right, we're looking forward to seeing Aaron Pritchett out there this summer with a new record coming out, the band touring like crazy. And thank you so much for your
My
interview.
pleasure. Thank you.